just then, but it is finally time to check in with Chef Simmone as she joins us this morning. And let me say happy International Women's Day in advance.
And same to you, my darling.
Thank you for being an exemplary woman.
I try. It's hard, but I try.
I believe that. And as much as we are talking while we are getting food this morning, one of the conversations that we don't really get to have with you all the time is that actual journey into where you've come from to where you are right now. We know that you are established and successful in many realms, but it wasn't necessarily an easy thing.
Nah. No, I would say it has been quite a journey, a very rewarding one, but I didn't have anybody like those kind of role models. The one role model I would say that I've had was Chef Deborah Mativer growing up. She was one of the only female chefs that we had that I was like, yeah, I want to be that bad lady when I get older, you know. So, but I've had to learn a lot of growing pains, you know, trial and error with a lot of things.
Right.
But yeah, I try to be that what I did not have.
That is exactly
How difficult was it though navigating the space with men predominantly being the
I mean,
leaders in the space?
it's the industry that we're in is male dominated. Like we're not, I'm not gonna play it. It is not. Now you have a lot more female chefs on the scene, and doing like really, really great things. But we still have a very difficult role in which to play because we still kind of have to teeter on that being a boss lady, but also kind of playing in a man's world kind of thing. So, but it's fun. I like challenges.
I was just about to say, I'd be coming in like, here we're going.
It's fun.
Status quo has changed. But what has not changed is that you brought food.
No idea. That is never going to change. So, this morning we have
the plates change though, they get a lot fancier.
Yeah, we're trying to, you know, we gotta step up the game. I have to bring new things for you all, you know. So, this is one of my favorite ways to prepare fish. We are inland.
Right.
Trying to be a good Catholic girl and think no way.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Exemplary woman.
Exemplary woman.
See? My mother would be proud. So, what I prepared for you today is a style of fish called in papilote. Basically, it's cooking in paper.
Okay.
All right?
You taught us this before.
I did, right? And
what kind of fish you cook?
so this is red snapper.
Ooh.
You know, it's the creme de la creme of at least Caribbean fishes that I like. So I am not going to spoil the surprise for you. So what you are going to do, part of the beauty of this preparation is that the guest gets to, you know, get inside there. I am going to finish the dish for you.
Okay. I can move this out?
Yes, you can.
You're taking out the one?
No, let leave him inside of there.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
I don't like that we have labor. I like.
No, so, because the whole beauty of this is that you open the paper and you get that steam in your face, the smell, and then table side, the chef normally finishes it off for you.
Okay, so you do the labor. Great.
Yeah, I will do the labor. Right, so I will help you.
Please do.
But I want you to get your noses down in this when I do.
Should have walked with some Febreze though, because the studio is gonna smell like this.
No man, it's
You're gonna be suffering.
And I think television needs to really get into that smell-o-vision.
Yes, it does.
Because it is real. Oh, I can smell every single bit of seasoning.
What happened there?
That is in this. I said seasoning, I didn't say these little pieces. But I can smell every bit of seasoning. A lot of onions and a lot of regular green seasoning.
What we do is that we put it on vegetables. So you get like a nice full meal here without having to have you know, too much carbs or anything. It's a real easy way to approach
And I'll pass you a fork.
having, you know, your fish done. And it's very simple. It's all of 10 minutes to prepare.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then it takes like all of 30 minutes maybe to steam. You can put it in the oven or on the grill, but I like that steam value because you get to see the beauty of the fish as well. And yeah.
Now, as a non-chef person, let's talk time for, I know you said 30 minutes to prepare. That is from seasoning to steaming,
From start to
everything?
finish, I would say 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know, chef likes
microgreens.
I love microgreens.
Local microgreens.
Local at that.
Yes, sir. We know that too.
All right, and one herb. You know, I like my herbs as well.
I thought that was the herbs you just added.
No, more herbs. This is I didn't want to overwhelm it because I wanted the lime flavor to stand out in the fish. Very, very clean, fresh, but having a little bit of tarragon. If you steam it with tarragon, it is also...
But tarragon does have a very strong...
Has a very, but it works well with lemon. So tarragon and fish is...
Noted.
Excellently paired together.
Okay. We
And then one more. Gonna finish it off with a little bit of chili.
A little bit?
Chili olive oil.
Yes.
A little
Not
bit.
olive, coconut.
Coconut?
Ooh, chili coconut oil.
All right, and one more.
Flavors
We
have
have
to
the
go
lime
together.
still.
One more.
Hit them with our lime.
Just a pop of.
A what? A pop?
Just a pop.
A pop.
And I get the pop.
You pop less.
Mine
Yeah.
pumped.
You,
Mine
you,
pumped.
you,
pop
you,
down.
you need a new pop.
Yeah, boy. What would you estimate? The time to buy fish has gone because right now it's going to be expensive. But like,
It is.
what would this run me if I were to try to make this at home?
Actually, the pack that I bought, there is a brand that has like 4 in our pack. That's like $77.
And it's frozen, right?
It comes frozen, yes.
Is there a difference in the taste whether you steam a frozen fish or you steam a fresh?
Well, you should
freshly
never,
caught?
fresh is always
Best.
going to be the best option for you. You are going to get that night, especially if you have like a really good fisherman that has
He's
really
talked
good
to the
fish.
He's talked to the fish
he's
nice and treat them
know,
good.
It is a thing.
I know
It is a
into
thing.
it. I am
Alright.
I just have a dog named Fish.
Yeah,
I really
and
do
so
the
not
fish.
eating-
while
we're not eating your
we
fish.
talk, y'all can dig in.
Okay, all right.
Is
So
there,
tell me twice.
And
is there a way to dig in?
oh, sorry, I'm
Cheers.
sorry.
Oh, there's
So
more?
there's one more thing, but I want y'all to taste it. No, go ahead and taste it like this. I have a little bit of, and we don't do things normal around these parts. This is a plum chutney, just for that pop of sweetness.
Okay.
You know, I's a kind of sweet girl too, so has try sometimes. Sometimes I try.
Not chef saying you're a sweet girl.
I'm not able. I'm going to try to have it without the plum sauce.
Yeah,
first.
try it first with it, without it. Again,
I mean, it's good
very,
without
very
it.
clean. Yeah, very, very clean finish to fish. But I like that acidity, the sweetness from the plum sauce, a little bit of spice coming from it as well. It's like the perfect combo. Yeah.
All right, so I'm getting some fish on here.
I see the difference.
Yeah. Just enough to jazz it up a little bit more, you know.
Your description is exactly perfect.
Yeah.
Very clean, very almost crisp. And that's not something I would associate with fish, but
Yeah.
because of how it's prepared, it's a really, really nice, light taste.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make
because
sure
I
get some
think
seasoning.
we kind of bastardize fish in Trinidad. We just pack it with green season, but sometimes each fish has its own flavor profile that I believe needs to stand on its own. And with snapper, if you're not frying it whole, that will give you a whole different dimension of flavor. Sometimes just a cleaner, nice approach to it is all you need. Yeah.
Me,
Oh,
of
we
course,
gotta talk still.
Yeah, I think you do. Yes,
Me,
I
of
think
course,
you do. Unless
definitely.
you all want me to take over the show.
Go ahead, please. By all means.
All right, so now I'm going
That's
in
not
with
my
the plum
ministry.
sauce.
Yeah.
So let's see how we're doing this. And is this a plum sauce that we could find on show?
Yeah. So I normally use you can use tamarind to get that kind of acid balance with the little bit of spice and sweet. But I just saw plums in the grocery and I'm like, never ever did anything with this, so let me try.
So tell me how you prepare plum for this plum sauce.
I don't see a boil it
Let's
down.
like
Yeah, all you do is you boil them with a little bit of sugar,
Right.
hint of lime, and I like to use red wine vinegar.
Okay.
That is what I'm tasting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wine
Now,
vinegar is
Chef,
definitely
you're
good.
somebody who always comes on the show. We definitely appreciate you every time you come. Not just because you bring food, but you bring vibes too, right?
Mostly because
try,
you bring
try.
food though.
That's fine. Just speaking on behalf of Iy'N'Co.
Thanks for being honest.
But on behalf of us here at TTT and of course on behalf of Expedited Services Limited, we want to offer you a little token of our appreciation in the form of this mug that you can hopefully have your nice lovely morning coffee.
I will.
in.
I will.
So on
Thank
behalf
you
of
so
all of us
much.
here, happy International Women's Day.
Aw, guys, this is so sweet. Thank you very
You'd
much.
like to thank the Academy? Go ahead.
to thank my mother for
Always believe in
thank you guys.
Well, thank you very much to Expedited Services Limited as well for giving us that cup to be able to give to you this
Thank
month.
you. Appreciate you.
Congratulations.
And thank you, Simmone, really and truly, because like you said, for being that person that you didn't have when you were coming up. I think a lot of people lose sight of the fact that because you didn't have it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be able to or try to create that space for the next generation.
Correct.
We need to continuously plant that tree and understand that we may not enjoy the shade, but definitely doing it for the future
Correct.
generations. And
Correct.
you have understood that beautifully.
I appreciate
we
that.
appreciate you tremendously,
Thank you.
especially because you feed us.
Especially.
And even gonna play.
I know there's a saying that says, if you can't find the light,
Be the light.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing that you're doing. So we definitely
Appreciate you.
appreciate it. And I know that there are young women out there who appreciate you being that light for them to be able to say, wait, I can do this. Or I
Yeah,
can
for
do
sure.
this. And you could also end up on a morning show, but you have to promise to bring food.
That's the only way.
Just make it taste good and they'll, you know,
The
get
only way.
inside.
Actually, no, don't just, because the hunting place
No,
looks
I can't just take it at a presentation too.
It can't be
Come
like
on, man.
It might get a
Set
little
a
one,
bar.
a little one season, a little one feature. But Simmone is recurring.
Gosh.
And I think particularly for me, it's because yes, you are a chef, but you also play music. You also do you do a lot
'cause,
of.
I
And
mean,
then
life needs to be full of things, and I don't believe in. I always have a problem with staying still, so I'm always looking for what's the next best thing to do and how best to do it. By just being me.
you've done that so
you. I
well,
really
taking it
appreciate you.
well beyond
In
the
so many ways,
kitchen.
it's not even funny.
But I am enjoying this red snap.
I am happy that you are.
I really wish I could not be a messy eater, so I could have shared with the rest of the
You just put
team.
the whole thing in your mouth.
No. Well, you gotta be careful with them bones, cause
Yeah, that's what's
them
happening
bones
to
ain't
me
no
right now.
joke.
Let's take a break and get messy, and we'll come back with more in our morning show as we continue to celebrate International Women's Day 2025. Stay tuned.